So we've talked about towns, monsters, and resource locations as locations on the map. And the fourth category we will talk about now, that's the final one I promise, are fortresses. There are different type of fortresses that you can encounter, and we will just talk about the different types so that you know this is a fortress. We will talk about the specifics and what you can do with these fortresses when we talk about the different events. And in this video I will just show you what kind of fortresses you can find on the map. The first one and the one that you're going to encounter most are clan stronghold. These are special fortresses that can be built by clans. In the background you can see an example of a clan stronghold. It looks like this. It has a level. The green indicates that this is my own stronghold with a teammate here that also has a green number. The second type of fortress are the Towers of Fury. These are fortresses that can appear in the kingdom during the kingdom's Battle Fury competition. The third type of fortress are the forts in Holmgang. These are fortresses that players fight for during the Holmgang competition, which is held in a separate kingdom. And the fourth one is the place of power of your kingdom, and it is easy to find. It is literally in the middle of the map. If you jump to it, it looks like this. It can be shielded or unshielded, and capturing and holding the place of power in a kingdom grants additional bonus to the clan members, because the chief of the clan becomes the Konang, the king of the kingdom. And the biggest advantage of holding and capturing the place of power is the ability to give reputes that give additional bonuses, military ones and economical ones to you and other players. The next topic we need to talk about are so-called modifiers, because there are special kind of tiles on the map that have very specific rules to them. One kind of special tiles is the Millennial Forest. That's where we are right now. That is the area surrounding the place of power. Clan strongholds cannot be constructed here, and players who lose a battle defending their town are relocated to a random point on the global map. Let's have a look. If you go around the Millennial Forest, you can see that all clan strongholds are placed right to the border of the forest, and the reason is that you are not able to place it in the forest. That is why all these strongholds are placed right next to it. The second mechanic that I just mentioned is when a town is attacked and loses the attack. And in this case, it depends whether a town is in their Valley of Aesir, in the forest, or not. If a town is in the Valley of Aesir, we will talk about this in a second. That is this glowing line that you see here. And these towns are in their Valley of Aesir. This town is unshielded. I could attack it. And if I was successful in destroying their defenses, then this town would burn, but stay there. If it would be placed a tile to the right and out of the Valley of Aesir, and I would successfully attack it, destroy the defenses and make it burn, it would be randomly relocated. And here's an example of it. Here's a town that I was stalking during an event. I hit it, and as you can see, it was randomly relocated. The town shielded immediately because the guy was quite surprised. But this is what happens if you get burned in the Millennial Forest. The second type of special tiles is the Forest of Rocks. That is a zone in Jotunheim that resembles the Millennial Forest, but unlike the Millennial Forest, you cannot use a peace treaty in the Forest of Rocks. When you have a peace treaty and want to jump to the Forest of Rocks, it will actually tell you that this will unshield your town. So please be careful if you're not planning to drop your shield and planning to jump to the Forest of Rocks in Jotunheim. I already mentioned the Valley of the Aesir, that is the zone surrounding a clan stronghold. Members of the clan that built the stronghold receive special bonuses while located in this zone. And if you want to look these bonuses up, I will give a quick tip. You click on Clans down here, then on Stronghold. And this is your clan stronghold. We will talk about this in a different weird video, but you can go up to the House of Jarls, then to Statistics, and here you have the area Valley of the Aesir, and you can click on View the Bonuses, and you can see that you get quite a lot and sometimes very interesting bonuses, such as resource yielding speed, for example. So if you are in the Valley of Aesir, yielding resources is actually faster. And apart from the interactive objects that we just talked about, the global map also displays movements between objects. Movements are performed along the shortest path, that is, in a straight line. Marches of players' troops are marked on the global map in different colors. There are marches where a player is involved, they have different colors, and marches where the player is not involved are marked as gray. And we will try to get some examples. So the first one is a red marching line. A red marching line is when troops or the hero or the shaman are attacking something. So for example, if I was attacking this ghost here, for example, and I will send my shaman out, you see this red marching line. The same is for invaders. If I send my hero out to the invader, you can see the red marching line. When attacking a town with troops, we will also see a red marching line that looks like this. And the troops look slightly different. You can see these are troops. The other one was just the shaman or the hero. And these type of marching lines are displayed in red. There can be blue marching lines as well. Blue marching lines are reinforcements. I already said earlier that you can reinforce your clanmates and alliance members. And let's jump to a clanmate, click reinforce and send reinforcements. There we go. And you can see that this marching line is blue. That is for reinforcements. If you decided to help a clanmate by sending him resources, for example, let's send him one food, you will get a green marching line. Green marching lines are for convoys that send resources to another player. Or the stronghold, because if I decided to send resources to the stronghold, it also creates a green marching line, as you can see. The last possible color is purple, and purple is for espionage. So let's jump back and find this guy here. Let's send some scouts. And you can see that the marching line will be purple. There it is. That is the purple marching line. Something special about the espionage is that the players don't see each other's espionage marches. The purple marching line, it's only you that can see it. And I already said that there can be marches where you are not involved, and these marches are highlighted as gray marches on the global map. And here is an example of a player. He is from my kingdom and he sent out troops to the other end of the map in order to get a tile. And as I have nothing to do with this tile, it's not a march attacking me, nor a reinforcement, nor a convoy. It is grey. There is another feature that I would like to talk about now, and these are landmarks. Landmarks are special markers that the player can leave near the required object. And let me show you what I mean. If you click on something on the map, and I'm talking about active tiles, for example, an Uber Invader layer, you got this star up here that gives you the possibility to add a landmark. If I click on it, I can give it a color and a comment with a maximum of 40 characters. By default, you can place up to 25 landmarks, but you have the possibility to add more landmarks to your maximum amount of landmarks. So if you want to place more, you can buy a special item called additional landmarks. Pretty obvious, and then you will get 10 additional landmarks that you can use in unlimited number of times. Something very useful that I like to do is to landmark the stronghold of my ally so that I can quick jump to him when I need to defend the stronghold with him. Or for example, empty towns that I know that generate a lot of resources and that are worth attacking that might be spread across the map. So if I knew, for example, that this town generates a lot of resources and that I want to attack it in the future again, then I can click on it, click on add landmark and give it a comment like a lot of food, for example. Save it. And now it's saved. You can see that you got this icon here, which helps you identifying it on the global map. But there's even a better way how to quick jump to those, which is the minimap, and that is the next topic. The minimap is a special mode of the global map that displays all important objects so that they can be viewed more easily and quickly. Important to know is that the player can only view the minimap for the kingdom that they are currently in. And in order to open the minimap, it is on the top left, it is up here. PC players can also press Ctrl M to open the minimap, and if you click it, you will see the following. You've probably seen the white waves in the beginning. This is indicating the position that you are currently viewing on the map. Let's do it again. I close it. It will jump here. And if I go to the minimap again, it tells me that I'm currently looking at this area. There are different objects displayed on the minimap. First, the player's town. The player's town is this blue dot. If I click on it, it will immediately jump to my town. It also displays the player's clan stronghold. This is shown all the time when the player is viewing their home kingdom. In my case, it is here on the right. And if I click on it, it will jump to my clan stronghold. The monsters of Jotunheim, we've seen these one before. They are also shown all the time when the player is viewing Jotunheim. All fortresses that are present on the global map are shown. Zones of resource location levels are shown if you decide to filter them. And the filters are on top here. You can decide to activate, to deactivate or activate them, and it will show you the different areas where you find the different level of resource locations. They also show landmarks with their color. For example, here, this is the one that we said earlier, the town that we suppose it has a lot of food. You can also see your allies on the map. Your allies are the green markers on the map. You can click on them, and if you click on one of these green markers, you will get to your clanmate. And the last thing that you can see on the map, which you currently can't see because we are out of a competition, are your enemies during a clan's battle. And you also have the possibility to filter these, so you can decide to show your clanmates. Now he's gone. There he is again. Your landmarks on and off, and your enemies. Right now, there are no enemies on the map, but if there were some, you can decide to filter them and show them on the map. This is particularly helpful during CVC in order to find your enemies as quick as possible and see what they're doing. Alright guys, you've done it! Congratulations! This was the explanation of the Kingdoms map. I know, it was a lot of information, especially when you just started the game, but I hope it helped you, making your start as easy as possible. If this video was helpful to you, please consider leaving a like, and if you'd like to see more of this type of content, why not subscribing? Let me know in the comment section below what kind of content you would like to see as a help to get started in Vikings War of Clans. There will be more topics that I will cover in this series, so stay tuned for future videos. Alright guys, that's it, that's all. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a great day and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers guys!